What's up, fellas? I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today's guest is M41D, better known as Chinese Bulldog, right? And for people which is trying to save their time, they just want to hear opinion from my side. Is it worth money or not? Answer is not. Why? Because there is better tanks in the game. For example, this vehicle, This vehicle have quite nice gun handling with good shell velocity and so on, but as a scout it's not super duper hyper turbo good. Yes, you can spot, but in the same time this camo rating is equal to Black Dog camo rating. What that basically means? It's not the best spotter. Compare that to EL7 have 46, this one 30. T92 38, this one have 30. Ruski Light 38, this one have 30. Another what do I want to say by that? This tank is not the best spotter, but as a damage maker it's not bad whatsoever. But a Russian tank, a Russian LT-432 is better as a light tank in my opinion, and Black Dog is better as a light tank. Why? Because of this lovely high explosive ammunition. It's just solid banana out of 10. My cat is going. Katita! My cat is just going full. Don't mind me, everything is fine. So, that's what I meant to say, fellas. We are going to have couple of the replays, right, about this M41, two of the best battles which I managed to get, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll see what this tank is capable of. So without further ado, let's go. And we are teleporting into the shit river map. We are bottom tier against the tier 9s. It is not bad. We are not against the tier 10s, so life is beautiful. So what do we want to do in this situation, fellas? We want to get some kind of assisting damage, spot enemies, and there is a couple of, actually 3 good positions how you can do that. Uno, duo, trio, or whatever. First position over there, second position over there, third position over there. I decided to go up here and we'll see what kind of use we can get from all this, right? One extremely good thing about this vehicle is a gun handling, okay? Gun handling of this vehicle is very nice, that's for sure. It's probably better than a Black Dog, but and it's very close for a Ruski Light. But with a Ruski Light, the thing is, fellas, with a Ruski Light you can hit everything on the move. Or don't say anything, fellas, my cat is just very special, okay? So okay, this position over there, I can tell you that it's working, because when you are sitting right there, you have like very good view on the people which is playing in the middle. But in this certain situation, this guy is having a big problems because of us. We are having a flat side of the Conqueror, and Conqueror is not feeling very happy. I got outspotted by the T-44 which is playing around this area, and obviously I noticed that. Not immediately, but it's okay. It's not a big deal since we was not getting punished anyways. And I am thinking, do I want to punish that Conqueror more, or do I want to deal with the people which is playing over there? And I chosen to deal with the people which is playing over there, and I made the first mistake of this battle. Skill, do the first mistake of this battle. Well, let's pretend I did not mess up at all. Skill is using logic, and Skill is killing Conqueror. And after killing Conqueror, he wants to do a first mistake of this battle. So I am trying to help this Vaza, and oh boy. There is a model and there is IS-3. And you know what is the best part of all this? Both of them are missing us. I am a lucky fucker, fellas. You can be sure about that. As you can hear in the background, my cat is going completely nuts, but it's okay. It is morning and she is usually hyperactive, so don't mind if you are going to hear one or another meow. So it's fine. Right there, fellas. I could escape here and to sit around this area, but I thought the wiser decision is going to take this Alpha 3 and I can punish those people over there. If we are talking about the camo values of this vehicle, it's not golden, so yeah. Let's see. Am I going to punish those people for their mistakes? Also, gold penetration is 227, which is not super duper hyper turbo good, but it's not bad either. Standard ammunition 192, which is not bad. Obviously, since we are dealing with a Ruski tank, and I mean it, we are going to load APCRs right here. And now look, I am thinking about ignoring this ELC and dealing with a T-44, but I think I'm going to hit him once, if I am not mistaken. Let's see. Yep, I'm hitting him once and now I'm ignoring him since he's on my ass already and not much what I can do about that. So he have one more shot left and you know, I am definitely not complaining. And you know what was the funnest part of all this? T95 countered that ELC even 90, and now we are going to do a bad things for Model 1. We switched ammunition to standard because that complicated situation was over already, and we can start doing bad things for the enemy forces, right? For example, this IS-3. Whenever this IS-3 is going to shoot, he is going to get gangbanged by us, and we are going to do that with a big smile on our face. Hello, hello, sunshine. As you can see, this guy just got tracked and game over. Let's speed this up until we are going to reach action, right, fellas? And do I think this tank is terrible vehicle? No, I think it's good tank, but I think there is better tanks in the world of tanks. This is the main point, what I want to say. So if I think there is better tanks in the world of tanks, I don't even know. If I think there is better tanks, why would I buy the shitter one? If you know what I mean. So, in the same time, I am kind of enjoying playing with it. But would I enjoy playing this vehicle more on or Black Dog? Black Dog, because of the high explosives, and Black Dog is just lovely. What we are doing now we are making a hardcore pressure on this Jet Panther. Jet Panther just shot, you saw that probably, and the Jet Panther is going home just like this. 3,200 damage, 1,200 assisting damage, but we are not over yet, fellas. There is a Waffle Cock and there is a Convoy, and Skill load high explosives. Skill is listening to me and Skill is loading high explosives for a Waffle Cock for obvious reasons, right? Look at this beauty, into the side, 275, but imagine the situation with a Black Dog. With a Black Dog, fellas, we would punish him for 320 and more. So think about it. Another into the side, 250, and this guy is dead. And this is going to be the funnest part of the video, I assume. So, as you can see, I noticed Arta right there, and if I want to kill Arta, all I need to do, I need to go like this. But hey, where is the style points, fellas? Where is the style points? So what I'm going to do, I am getting a better angle and I am going like this. Arta is noticing that in time. He is killing me. My corpse is just butts. Destroying Art alive just like this. He had quite good reaction as a clicker, but it's okay. No complaints, no regrets. 3,700 damage, dealt 1,500 assisting damage. Good battle. We was somewhere in the middle right here against the tier 9s. Good map. Mwah. Everything was fine. And let's go into the other battle. In the other battle, you are going to see what this tank is capable of when you are dealing against lower tiers. So when you are top tier and you are dealing with the tier 6s. Let's see what this tank is capable of doing. Let's go. And we are back. a best matchmaking for us. One of the good maps, I would say. This map is not bad for a light tank, and we can get quite some use of all this situation. So what is our main point right here, and what do we want to do, fellas? In my opinion, we want to reach this position over there, or we want to go like this. It doesn't matter, because we are light tanks after all, so we can outspot someone which is playing in the middle like tank destroyers and so on. We are just moving aggressively, let's say like that. Obviously it is risky, but why not? Cromwell B is getting spotted. Cromwell B is starting to take one for the team. Panther managed to hit us because we are getting spotted, and when you are getting spotted, when you are crossing like this, there is pretty much only one case scenario why you are getting spotted, and that only one case scenario is you will figure that out very soon. So wait here. If you are getting spotted while you are going like this, you can always shoot this bush. This person was sitting very badly in the bush, so he took definitely one for the team, and that was his mistake, and he was not parking properly right there. But hey, his mistake, our victory. I am not complaining about this at all. Also, fellas, did you hear that there is such a thing as a blind spotting damage? Yes, you hear that right, blind spotting damage. I will explain what dev this is, because in the end of the game, you are seeing now I got like 100, 200 something, 270 assisting damage from the Cromwell B, right? So in the end of the battle, you are going to figure out I have a full assisting damage on the Cromwell, and this is blind assisting damage. I know it sounds weird, but it is the case. When you are spotting tank and tank disappearing for 1 and 2 seconds, right? So that damage which tank is receiving is still counting towards your score, towards your pocket, and for you. So if you are seeing in the battle, oh, I had 3000 assisting damage, but in the end of the game I have 3,500 or 4,000. Well, that basically means you got yourself a blind assisting damage, fellas. This is just information for you if you did not notice that in the battlefield. So here you go. Let's continue this battle. I want to spot the Panther, but Panther is not getting spotted. Did the biggest mistake in his life. He tried to escape, and that was bad. Whenever you are eliminating light tank from this position over there, you need to start focusing on this city. Since I am top tier, I'm not afraid to play aggressively with a light tank. I don't want to snipe, I don't want to spot too much, and this map is definitely in our favor. So a Ruski medium tank made a huge mistake. Hello sunshine, I missed the shot. Ruski light tank is making a huge mistake. This person don't know you can shoot through this gap or doors or however it's called, right? So look, this person is going in completely. He is pretty much new player, so let's get real. He have no chance and no match for us. Not much what he can do, but hey, welcome into the World of Tanks in 2019. Not much what you can do. And since we managed to track this guy, he is going home just like this. Shame. Well, it is +2 matchmaking, right, fellas? And we are waiting for another guy which is going to make a mistake, and Centurion 1 tier 8 vehicle completely stocked with 140 alpha damage gun. Oh boy, it's going to be fun. So we are still not going for him since he have a lot of hit points, but what do I want to do? I want to check it out. Maybe we can spot someone which is playing around this area over there. And apparently we can't spot anything, and look at this beauty. Panther M10 made a mistake. We noticed that we was paying attention at our maxi map, and I would highly recommend for everyone to make a map bigger, so you will notice all those small bits like this, right? And now, fellas, look, Panther is getting spotted. We are trying to punish Panther from the 400 meters distance. Panther punished us, but hey, it's only 100 damage. It is not a big deal whatsoever. Meanwhile, Centurion is trying to escape this terrible situation which he is in, and he is going towards us. So he's dead, fellas. just like this. And now we want to make a pressure. I am making this tiny touch faster. We are making pressure in front, right? And we want to eat those tank destroyers which is playing in the kilo 7, and plus on top of that we want to get some assisting damage because we have a big boy Scorpion G which is trying to snipe from the back. And I exposed myself a bit to those vehicles, but in the same time I am spotting them, so I can't complain too much about my decision right there. Everything is looking pretty much fine, plus assisting damage is ours if they are peeking. As you can see, we are getting some assisting damage from the Jet Panther, so it's not bad by any means. Meanwhile, Vaza 120 is trying, Vaza 120 is in the other side, but I am completely ignoring it, and there is a reason. There is Scorpion, there is A44 AK bonus, and there is IS. Those three guys should kill this person without bigger problems whatsoever. Meanwhile, we have 300 hit points and we are just pushing in front because I'm not too afraid of the Panther. And I noticed that IS, oh boy, no, IS just shot the Panther, and we are going to have a zombie apocalypse from now on. Look at this IS. This IS doesn't give a F about anything else, just by killing me. He's ignoring the challenger which have quite some hit points left. He's going for me through the open field. He's taking one for the team. He's getting lit on fire and he is going down. Legit, right? IKEA tier 7 is not spotted, and this is one of the funniest endings too. So I managed to spot IKEA over there, and okay. Have I ever said I love this game? Oh yes, I did. 3.6 thousand damage, close to 3,000 assisting damage, because remember I mentioned this blind assisting damage over there, and that was performance when all stars are aligned for us. Top tier, good map, life is beautiful, good team, just pick the damage and pick assisting damage. So here you go. You can play well with this vehicle, but once again I am repeating my own words. There is better tanks than this vehicle. For example, Ruski Light is better pretty much in every single aspect. So if I have an option what to do, and if I want to buy one of the light tanks in the tier 8, Russian Light is the way to go. Second best probably is a Black Dog because of the high explosives. Well, if you have knowledge how to load high explosive ammunition and how to get maximum use of all this, right fellas? So yeah, that was your daily dose of skill. That was my preview of the M41D. It's not bad light tank, it's not overpowered light tank, which is good, but Wargaming made a lot of mistakes in the past, and they're still making those mistakes when they are introducing overpowered premium tanks like LT432, which simply, if there is the tank which is outstanding of everything else, right? For example, for me, of the tank destroyer, Scorpion G, of the light tanks, Russian Light, of the medium tanks, probably Progetto, and so on. Why to buy other vehicles? I don't know. But once again, it is just Lithuanian guy barking in the corner somewhere. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this video informative and interesting for you. If you did, feel free to motivate me by clicking that beautiful button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It is also helping the channel, and that's how you are showing motivation for me to create more. And thank you so much for your time, fellas. You are going to see the scores literally after 1 second on the screen. So see you next time. Skill is out. Peace. Pew, pew, pew.